Fudge and Smurfy going against Barr and Cederquist. Cederquist?
Yes, Cederquist.
Let's pickle. And we are on our way. 1-0.
1-0. Side out, point one.
Nice. I like the early come on celebration there. Could feel her presence on the court.
No, I'm predicting that we're going to see a lot of longer points in this match because the women know each other's game so well. Nice shot.
Lucky shot there, but
2-1.
did she just hit? Did she just get hit by her partner with that paddle? Or am I seeing things?
I don't know. I didn't catch that one.
Marcella, you could be in. I think you're right about them knowing each other's games. There's already longer points going on in this match than we've seen from the last match.
You know what? And these ladies here, they make balls. So we're gonna see a lot of rallies, a lot of resets. All four of them are very consistent.
4-2.
Oh, that's a good point right there.
Yep. Really good hands.
Ball is already hit before she made noise.
They're arguing about whether Allison said come on before or after they hit the ball, but no change of call.
That's a good drive.
Fudge. Do you think that she has a Fudge brand that sponsors her? Because if not, she should get on that.
I think she should be working on that. You should tell her, Ryan.
I don't know her personally, but I'll create a slide deck for her and present it to her. Hopefully she doesn't have a manager already.
All right, 3-6. Chicago slices up.
Side out, point 7.
And that ball just barely made it over that net.
7-3. Side out, point
Ooh, with the power air too. Throw the hammer down.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, let's talk about paddles, Ryan.
What do you think about paddles?
I think it can really change your game playing with the proper paddle. The more
I have
pop,
to agree with you.
the more grit.
I'm sure everybody's heard the saying, but paddles are changing. But hopefully at some point, all the paddles will just be good, you know? They'll be the same.
Yeah,
and then
we
it
need
won't really matter.
some of those standardization with the paddles, because, I mean, some paddles out there are just a lot more powerful than others. Good hands by Megan Fudge. And the slice is up by 4.
4.
Good angle on that overhead. Sometimes I find that in pickleball, people try and go through on the overheads, through the baseline of the court, when it's actually, I think, easier to just kind of angle it off.
So I do think there is that higher percentage shot, right, if you're aiming in the middle, which is probably why people tend to go there first. But yeah, I agree. Using those angles is really important, especially with the high ball, because you can end the point right away.
We're just checking out the new ball here.
5-8.
Great shot.
Point 9.
Allison Harris really owning that right side.
She's kind of taking over right now.
Oh yeah, she's a very strong right side player.
9-5.
She couple balls going a little high, but she's able to kind of get back and end up winning most of these points actually. But not that one.
Side out, point 6. Six, 9.
Oh, that was a good dink rally.
Great rally. Probably a little too low to go for that two-handed backhand there.
Yeah, Emily needed to stay a little bit more patient with that one.
Ooh,
And that stays in.
that stays in. It looked out to me.
Yeah,
Did it look out to you?
that looked out, but
These
that-
girls are too nice.
No,
That's the problem.
I mean, Susannah did get a little bit of that top spin on that. I think it kept it in.
7-10.
I mean, look at those resets.
Point 11.
Yeah, Allison Murphy is really, really good defender. I mean, even if things are popped up, right, she can work her way back in,
11,
staying
7.
really patient and balanced throughout her hits. That return was just out. Brings us to slice up
12, 7.
12 to 7.
Point, timeout, change ends.
All right, changing sides at 13. She's rooting for him.
I am a little bit of bias of Chicago. That is my hometown.
We have some commentator bias here. You might have to switch channels if you want the Atlanta Bouncers stream, but this is a Chicago Slice stream.
No, foo-foo. We are
we're
unbiased.
Okay,
We are unbiased.
We're unbiased.
I think the Bouncers are.
We are objective.
That's a good lob.
Ooh, I like that lob though. I feel like lobs are becoming more and more of a thing in Pro Pickle.
Oh, yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I 100% agree, especially when everyone's so concentrated in the kitchen line, leaning in, right, looking to take balls out of the air. The balance is shifted, the balance is forward, and then when your opponent pops up that lob, it gets really tricky, right? Then we have to run back, but
Maybe hit a tweener or two. Who knows?
we love a good tweener. Nice drop.
Great cover. Great cover. Also, just would like to say, hit tweeners at your own risk. We're not telling you, people out there, to hit tweeners all the time. I don't want to be the reason you get hurt, okay?
That's right.
But if you feel like that you can hit one, it could be pretty cool. You never know.
I mean, the great thing about pickleball, right, it's competitive, but most importantly, it's fun and social. So if you can add another element of fun by hitting your tweener, why not?
True, I'm all about fun. Is there anything better than fun?
Ryan's middle name is fun.
Well, it's
Ryan
actually
Fun
Michael,
Fu-
but we... Good try.
It's not
It was close.
Ryan Fun Fufu?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Ryan Michael Fufu.
Yes.
Side out, point 10.
Okay, so we need the bouncers to get a few more points. What do you think they need to do to change up their strategy?
I think they need to start hitting a little more to Megan, maybe. I've seen a lot of Allison kind of taking over from the right, and a lot of hands battles. So maybe just slowing it down, keeping it low.
I actually agree. I agree. You're very true about balls going all to Allison and maybe mixing it up, getting Megan more involved,
Yeah,
moving
you know,
those dinks around.
that might have been the plan going in, but it doesn't seem to be working right now. She is just dialed in.
I mean, the bouncers are attacking at the right times. Allison is just
She's what they
getting
call in
them
the
off.
business a brick wall.
That's right. Allison Brickwall Harris. Let's go.
Yep.
Good reset by Susannah.
Side out.
Morgan. Just short of the net. I want to see Emily go a little bit bigger here.
19-12.
On her serve or just everything?
Her at the kitchen.
Kitchen.
It's a good lob.
Nice.
Side out. Point 13.
Way to dig that point out. Like the lob attempts, when you're down, it could be good to just try and make dinks, but if that's not really working, maybe even trying to change it up with the lob, maybe a few drives, you know, get the opponents on their back foot a little bit.
Good drop by Emily.
Nice.
There we go. Nice shot by the bouncers.
Little momentum here on this side from the pepperonis.
Ryan's hungry if you can't tell.
Yeah. Can we get some pizza over here? Someone's got.
The slice might have some.
I'm looking at my guy. Nope, there's no guy.
That's not the guy.
I was looking at Jaume. Jaume's not getting me a piece of pizza.
15-19.
How do you feel about that speed up there from the middle of the court?
I mean, I think we've seen it a little bit too often right now. The bouncers are speeding up, right? The slice are resetting. They're keeping them in the point, and then they're waiting for the pop-up, and then the slice have been able to end that point. Maybe, again, we need to see that slowing down a bit more and building that point, waiting for our opportunities to attack.
21-15.
And we're back. The slice up 22-15 on the bouncers. Let's see if they can kind of slow it down and get back into this match.
22-15.
We'll see.
Good defense by the slice. Just like that, right? I mean, we've seen it throughout this match. The slice's defense. They're just able to make balls,
23-15.
get that ball in the kitchen, and then work their way in.
This whole match has kind of had one sort of feel to it, and the slice have been... Feels like they've been going through the court more on their front foot, where the bouncers are maybe trying some speed ups they shouldn't from behind the court, right? And then they're already behind in the rally. So
Side out, point 24.
match point here for the slice. Marcella's home team. But being completely objective commentating. Ooh. All right, still alive. You know what I want, Marcella?
What do you want, Ryan? Do you want more pickle?
I want more pickle.
Let's go. Give us more pickle. Good drop by Emily.
That's
really
that's
good.
More
ball.
pickle. I'm getting excited. Someone get me a margarita.
From Margaritaville.
24.
Oh, what a point.
Great point. And that is why women's pickleball is significantly more fun to watch than men's pickleball.
You know, you'll see more fast hand exchanges in women's pickleball, and I think that's the most fun part about it.
More fast hands. Guys,
19-24.
nah, I can't say that.
Good drop by Emily. Nice drop by Susannah.
Nice flick from Fudge. Look at this here. Nice.
You know what? I think it comes down to the defense,
24-19.
right? I think Chicago Slice's defense has been a little bit stronger in this match than the Bouncers.
100%. Yep. Just missed that overhead. So, the first match goes to the Chicago Slice. They're up 1-0 in this.
These men are
Time in.
very strong players, especially Jaume Martinez-Vich. Some say he is the strongest player on the challenger level here, so let's see some pickle.
And also, thank you guys, for those that are listening, for being here on Grandstand with us when you could be on center court right now. You know, we have a more wholesome vibe on this court.
1-0.
So
It's like a family-oriented
we're a family here.
group here.
And if you don't want to listen to us, you can mute us. It's okay. Or just go over to center. But for those that want to stay, we appreciate you. Let's pickle.
2-0.
All right, Jack Munro to serve.
Side out, 21.
So Marcella, can you talk about kind of when you go down 2-0, you know, what does that do to a team's mentals? Is this, would you say, a very important one?
Probably not. I mean, everyone's still warming up, getting their feel of the game, getting their rhythm in. 2 points isn't going to change much.
Oh, I meant 2-0 like in the match.
Oh, 2-0. That makes
Get
more
it
sense.
together.
So for the Bouncers, right, they're going to have to step it up a bit. I mean, again, Jaume is a very strong, not only as a player, but in skill-wise as a mentally strong player. So I don't think this is going to phase them. I think they're just going to try to get the dub.
Side out, 23.
Great spot there. Right to the right hip of the left side player who's a righty. That's a great spot to go to. Probably the hardest spot to cover
And why is it hard to cover over there?
Well, because it's a lot easier to kind of get balls at your chest or your backhand where you can kind of counter that with a one-handed backhand. But if it's right at the right hip, it's kind of a weird spot where if you go backhand, you might be chicken wing. If you go forehand, you're kind of jamming yourself. So if you can kind of hit that spot at a pretty nice pace and low, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it. I mean, the only thing they can really do is reset that ball.
Right. Most men have that one-handed backhand.
5-4. Side out, point 5.
It's a good return by Jaume.
5-5. Side out, point 6.
Little miss hit there.
6-5.
Tried that spot again, but Brendon Long was able to cover it. ATP for the win.
Brendon.
With a little chest celebration. And the Slice are up 7-5.
7-5.
Little bit low for that shot. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it was there.
8-5.
That's a nice point there. Jack Munro, though, he's on that ball. It's tough because he's actually an ambidextrous player, for those who don't know. So he can play with his left and his right hand. So attacking on him might be a little tough because he has the ability to kind of cover all the spots. Oh.
All right, here we see that energy that we wanted, Ryan. The Slice is getting
That's what I'm
getting
talking
pumped.
about.
10-5.
That's a really good drop by Brendon Long with the setup where Jack was able to easily put that ball away.
Yeah, no, the Slice coming out with some good energy after losing that first one. It's kind of what they need. Oh, I'm sorry, they won the first one. After winning that first one, that's what they need to maintain the lead. That's what I was going to say the whole time.
That's right.
Six, 11.
Good ATP, good cover by Jaume Martinez-Vich.
Seven, 11.
Jacks are doing a really good job right now shutting down the speed ups. I think I'd like to see them try and go at Brendon a little bit more.
12-7.
Yeah, great cover.
Timeout, change ends. 13-7 Chicago.
You know, 6'3", 6'4". Once you get more than that,
That's where it gets tough.
I mean, I would imagine
I
I would
know.
never want to be. I'm just gonna say on air right now, I'm 6 foot. I'm gonna say that. Okay. That's what it says on my profile, 6 foot. So we're gonna go with that. I wouldn't want to be 6'2". Why would I want to be 6'2"? So to all you short kings listening right now, you're gonna be better off. Marcella doesn't agree.
I'm actually, I think, the shortest female on the PPA tour.
You?
So, yeah.
No. What about Bobby? Oh,
Oh, yeah, Bobby, yep, is shorter, but
sorry. Didn't mean to call you out like that, Bobby.
14-8. Side out, point 9.
all right, the bouncers are finding their way to come back. 9-13.
9-14.
9-14, excuse me.
Return sales a little long.
10-14.
Nice.
Side out, point 15.
All right, the Slice maintaining this lead. They're playing well. Really good at the kitchen, good speed ups, shutting down what the bouncers have to give to them at the moment, but we'll see if they can change things around here.
Side out, point 11.
Good job by the bouncers keeping them back.
Let's see. I might have a longer one in my backpack.
11-15.
You know what? Let me call Mike. He has a portable charger one. I'll just give you that.
Great point there. Yeah, just slow it down sometimes. If you're ever losing a lot of firefights, just start dinking middle. See what happens. Maybe they'll start missing.
The bouncers are doing a much better job in getting more balls in. Oh, and just out.
It was there.
And then tonight, I'll come back and I'll take this all out.
16-12. Point. Seventeen, 12.
Ooh,
Wow.
come from behind to win that hands battle.
Good work by Jack Munro. Really staying patient and working his way up. Finishing with that high ball.
Good paddle.
Very good paddle.
18-12.
Speaking of paddles, is Todd using the new Selkirk paddle?
No,
Is that the
Todd is
Power
using the Power Air
Oh.
on the offset color, I believe.
I see.
Thirteen, 18. Side out, point 19.
Yeah, so you see that forehand flick as a lefty from Jack, but he's serving righty. So I'd imagine it's pretty weird playing against him because you think one thing, you think you're hitting it to his backhand,
19-13.
and then he just pulls out a forehand flick down the middle, and you're like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Pick a side. Pick a hand, okay?
Side out, point 14.
got the crowd filling up here a little bit. You guys can't see, but behind the court are where most of these fans are cheering from.
It's a really nice day in Miami as a spectator.
Really nice.
Good leave by Jack. I mean, that's a skill in its own, leaving the ball.
Tell me about it. I haven't left a ball since '09. And I started playing in 2024, so you tell me how that works. Did Brendon just try and hit that lefty too? What is going on with this team? Nobody knows if they're a lefty or a righty. Isn't that up to your parents? They're supposed to tell you, Jack, you're a righty. Jack, you're a lefty. They never said anything.
I think the story behind it was that he broke his arm, which was why he started using his other hand.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know how he broke his arm?
I do not.
Should we make something up?
So we can ask Jack after this.
Okay.
Good coverage. But they could not get back to the kitchen line. Point to slice.
I feel like sometimes it's actually harder. It's easier to get back the resets that they're hitting hard at you, like behind your body, and then once you get back in the point, you get one easier reset, and it goes in the bottom of the net. At least that's what happens with me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's something like maybe it's balance, right? The rhythm is a little bit off after you get those resets back. I don't know.
Maybe it's just the pure excitement.
That's true. You're in survival mode.
I mean, it's a roller coaster of emotions on this pickleball court. You can see it. I can see it. You probably play. You know what it's like. Nice. All right, we got some energy on the side of the bouncers. They're coming back here. This is a, I don't want to say a must win for them, but would definitely help.
No, I think the mixed matchups are going to be fairly even, so if the bouncers can secure this win for men's, it'll be a really good thing on their end.
Ooh. I think he could have attacked that one. But now we're here, 21-22. We got a tie game here. This is what Marcel has been waiting for all day. 22 all.
That's right. Let's see some pickle.
All right, 23 all. Win by 2.
Those, it's harder said than done, but I mean, those unforced errors cannot happen at this close of the match.
Oh. Jaume with the dink miss brings us to match point for the Chicago Slice to go up 2-0 in this match. Here we go. Wow, that'll do it. Brendon Long, Jack Munro. Take it. Need these next two matches, so here we go. That's a good start. Possible pickle? Possibly? Marcella, what do you think? Chances this match is 25-0. It's 1-0 right now, so there's a chance.
Very, very low.
Very low?
Very low. No chance. Maybe
Nope.
0.00000.
That could have been a 2-0 lead. But instead, Susannah bagged her own teammate. Unfortunate.
1-1.
Score is 1-1. I'm very eager to see the results of this game. So Allison Murphy and Susannah Barr are both very strong right side players. Really strong mixed players. So I think usually it comes down to who's the stronger women's player in mixed. But what do you think, Ryan?
Yeah, a lot of the times in mixed at the pro game, it does come down to the females because they are getting the majority of the balls, I'd say. That's kind of the pro strategy 101 in mixed. But if, just a quick note, if you're playing rec, I'm talking to you. If you're one of those guys that goes over and takes the female balls, if you're at the local pickleball club, don't do that. Don't be that guy, okay? Just play 50% of the court. Maybe hit a forehand in the middle if you're playing the left, but don't be that. No one likes that guy, okay? Unless you're in a PPA, main draw, or qualifying, just don't do it. What do you think? You agree?
I agree. I do think at the rec level, right, maybe let the woman play.
Let her play. She's probably better than you. Honestly, dude. Who do you think you are? Come on now. I'm technically a pro. I still think I stink, so.
Good dink rally.
Ooh.
And Jaume finds that middle.
Interesting spot there. I'm wondering if that was supposed to be a dink.
4-3.
Nice.
Good hands, Allison.
5-3.
Resetting cross court, a little bit harder than resetting down the line, you think?
Oh yeah, the ball's going to be traveling farther. I mean, I think the nice thing though is the net's a bit lower in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you really got to push your ball there. If you're against the wind, you got to push a bit harder. So that's another point in pickleball, the wind. So right now the wind's picking up just a little bit. I think it's going towards the slice right now, so the bouncers have it behind them.
Tweener.
Oh no.
Great get. Would have been cooler if it was a tweener, but still cool.
It's a good hustle by Allison.
Um, wow.
And that's a bag?
That's a bag. Oh. Little trash talk there.
5-8.
You know what we need? We need a get bagged graphic. There needs to be like an explosion that pops up on the screen. Get bagged.
Get bagged.
Maybe I'll start some merch called Get Bagged.
That's a good tagline.
People who are listening, please don't steal that idea from me. If I see some Get Bagged merch in the PPA store, I'm gonna lose it. All right, we're back here. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit. You'd think that might help the Chicago team because you know it's called the Windy City. The only thing is they don't train there, so probably won't help them that much.
And I don't think you can be training there at this. What is it? We're coming.
It's probably a little cold.
It's a little cold.
Atlanta, the city that never sleeps. The Big Apple, some people call it, Atlanta.
That's New York.
Oh, okay, that's not Atlanta. Here we go. Great attack there. Can't leave that ball up even an inch.
6-13.
Oh, there's the lob.
Nice, great lob.
That is a really good lob. I think we've seen that a few times now from Susannah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's tough to lob Brendon. I mean, he's, what, 6'2"?
14-6.
He's pretty
Something
tall.
like that, yeah. Get it. Oh.
Football. Right foot dragged over the line.
Wow. Great scramble there by the bouncers. Something that I think is separating these teams right now is just the movement of the bouncers team.
15-6.
The way that they're able to cover the resets, and also at the kitchen, if you notice, Jaume is covering a lot of the kitchen, and Susannah is a foot off of the line and able to slide backhand and kind of let Jaume dictate those kitchen points, which we're not really seeing from the slice side.
7-15. Side out, point 16.
And the bouncers have a commanding lead here, 16-6.
16-7.
16-7, excuse me.
Nice.
17-7.
It's a really good drop by Susannah.
I sort of feel like a timeout might be good here. I don't know though. What do you
18-7.
For the bouncers?
for the slice?
Oh, for the
Side
slice.
out.
Yes.
Why would the bouncers want a timeout right now?
Right. No, I agree. I think the Slice might need to change up their game plan, so we'll see if a timeout is coming in soon.
Well, if the game plan was hit it off the net, that's a good plan. I mean, I've tried. Once I am able to do it every time, Ben Johns is done. No one will stop me. But until then, he's got it. He's good.
But I said before, your third opponent is that net. You got the two in front of you, and then that net. I do like that Ernie move.
Yep.
And the coverage from Allison, but could not get that point back. That's tough. When you're earning, you really gotta put that ball away, because then it opens up the space.
19-9.
That was in.
Wow.
Wow.
Side out, point 10. Ten, 19.
Ooh. All right, a little bit of momentum. 11-19. Now would be the time to kind of start pushing, trying to come back here.
11, 19. Side out, point 20.
Pickleball is definitely a game of runs, is what they say. I don't know who says it, but they say it.
We all say it.
They say it.
Where are they running to, Ryan?
They're running to the kitchen.
Side out, point 12.
If you're not running to the kitchen, then you're doing something wrong.
The game of runs to the kitchen.
12, 20.
Okay. 12-20. Sorry, 13-20.
13, 20.
It's a good dink by Susannah Barr, really offensive, which had Allison pop that up. It's tough to do too, having the wind against you. Just really push that ball.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Side out,
The wind just grips that ball.
I think there was also spin off of Allison's
14,
paddle
21.
and also spin from her opponent. That created a really awkward bounce.
Yeah, I'd say the windier it gets, the more likely you're going to see faster points, meaning more drives, more speed ups, just because the wind does affect the pickleball a lot. Also the paddles, there's no holes in the paddle unless you're using the power air, so it's just going to push the paddle.
Side out, point 15. Fifteen, 22.
Nice, great point. Love the come on.
Allison Murphy, she's doing a really good job being very
16-22.
offensive, even off the line. those few shots that she had was probably about 2 or 3 steps close behind the line, closer to the midcourt. She's hitting a really clean ball, so which is.
And just for clarification, when she says Allison Murphy, she means Allison Harris.
Allison Harris.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I keep saying Allison Harris.
Twenty-three, 17.
Great cover. The scorpion is what they call that shot. I'm not sure why. It's, I don't know. Why is that a scorpion?
Maybe because of the way your legs and your arms are looking, like a scorpion. I'm not quite sure.
24, 17.
All right,
Pickleball
match
has
point
some
here.
very interesting names.
And the Atlanta Bouncers take that one, get it back to 1-2. We got another mixed match coming up. Hopefully we get to see a draw.
Let's pickle, let's go. I love the energy, Ryan. And that's the great thing about MLP. Lots of energy and lots of pickle.
You know what my 2 favorite things are in the world?
What is it, Ryan?
Energy and pickle.
I thought it was fun. Fun and pickle.
Pickle is fun, so that kind of goes under the umbrella of pickle.
I like it.
Yes, just so you're clarified on that.
Okay.
2-1.
We got 2-1 Atlanta Bouncers. We need the Bouncers to win here to see our Dream Breaker, Ryan.
We have not seen a Dream Breaker yet.
And really, I think that's the greatest part about MLP is having those Dream Breakers. You can't be playing singles against the opposite gender, but here in Major League Pickleball, you can. Some of the matchups, you'll see a male versus a female.
That's true.
I think that's really cool about the sport.
I would definitely not want to be playing a girl in singles
Why not?
because I would lose, and that's it.
Well, there is that element. Some players out there, right, like if they're playing the opposite gender, maybe a male versus a female, right, they don't want to be losing against a female. So there's that tightness in their game maybe, or some nerves come into play.
We're getting a challenge here by the Bouncers on their last shot. See if we can get a replay up here maybe.
So we need the ball to be 75% out.
Yes, let's go over that rule again. Okay. If the ball is 75% out, then it's out.
Yes.
But if it's 74% out, then it's in. And if that doesn't make sense to you, tough.
Can we
Okay,
see it
here we
from
go.
here? Is there another
I
angle?
mean, that's tough. That looks in from this angle.
Do we have a camera for?
But is it 74%
The
in?
outcall's overturned. The ball was in.
Yep, there we go. 2 for 2 today. Good job.
Ball is in. It's a good challenge by the Bouncers.
Good challenge, but also good call. Could have been out. Just kidding. Don't cheat, guys.
Time in.
Come on. That was a test. I know some of you agreed with me. No.
When in doubt, do not call the ball out.
When in doubt, have good sportsmanship.
4.
Wow, she was sitting on that.
Megan Fudge. So Megan is a very, very strong left side player. She's very comfortable on the left. So playing with Jack Munro in mixed is very good for the slice. I know the viewers can't tell right now, but the wind is picking up. So we might see some awkward bounces. Good shot by Todd Fought.
Five.
Oh, what a lob by Emily.
Wow.
Wow, what a point.
After all that,
That was a really good coverage
That
by
was
Megan
good.
Fudge. I mean, incredible.
I mean,
She read that.
fantastic. Fantastic. Jack with the no-look call. No look, stare Todd down, put his finger up, waggled it a little bit, said, "Nuh-uh." That's not actually what he said, but he did look at him.
Good drive by Jack. Wow, Emily did a really good job keeping that dink low and offensive.
7-6.
You might not be able to see it on the stream right now, but those dinks are barely going over the net. They're keeping the ball very, very low. So kudos to all four on the court right now.
8-6.
I think this is the longest dink rally we've seen. With the pull by Todd Fought.
Great dink rally there. Yep, I think you're right. Haven't seen many of those, especially in the mix. Although all day, really, there hasn't been that many dink rallies. It's been a lot of speed ups, a lot of drives. They say that's where the game is going. Again, I don't know who they is, but they said it.
They, as in the people of Pickle.
As in you people.
No timeout. Just a towel. Emily Cederquist to serve.
10-6.
10-6.
Side out, point 7.
All right, we've got a 9-6 lead here. Looking like could get a dream breaker.
So I think the screen is off. It is 11-7. Bouncers are up. We have Todd Fought to serve.
11-7.
11-7.
So we have another fan calling in, and this fan is asking, Ryan, why is it called pickleball? Why isn't it called paddleball? So in about 1970 something, a man invented this game, and the reason it's called pickleball is actually because his dog was named Pickle. And he loved his dog very much. He's like, you know what? I'm going to name my sport after my dog.
Is that confirmed?
That is 100% true. You can look it up on Google. 1965. Thank you. We just got confirmation. But yes, it is. I don't know the type of dog. Do you know the type of dog? We don't know the type of dog, but I'm sure you can look it up.
Sun is peeking out now too. Maybe we can get some lobs in play. Get people looking at the sun. That's a good eye by Todd.
It's a nice 84 degrees here in Miami right now, so pretty hot, but it's October, so.
I mean, the wind is cooling it off, which is nice. We have somewhat of overcast.
15-9.
But man, it's nice to be in Miami. Got some good pickleball here today. And that's a good shot by Emily. Let's go.
16-9. Starting to pull away.
16-9.
I mean, that dink, wow. Oh, just out.
Just
That
missed.
dink by Emily that pulled Jack all the way to that corner. Set up her partner so well, but unfortunately, bouncers did not close on that.
Wow, what a reset. Goes up, two-handed backhand counter.
I think Megan Fudge's defense is just elite. Like, even if she leaves some balls up higher, she's able to reset that ball into the kitchen and work her way up there. It's really good by Megan.
Big serve. Pros are serving around 40 to 50 miles per hour, I'd say. 50 on the higher end. In a match, that's probably. Maybe a little slower.
I would say slower.
35?
The hardest, right? Like, if you're swinging really hard as a male professional athlete, they're probably hitting around the 50s.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit slower.
Oh, another one flies long. 17-11. Both teams just, I don't know if they're early to the ball. I don't know if the wind is affecting it, but a couple misses here that should be.
I mean, sometimes, right, like when you're setting up the point.
Tweener.
And you,
Nobody, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I asked for a tweener. Jack doesn't give me a tweener. Out of all people, you'd think it would be Jack would give me a tweener. It's okay, I'm not upset.
He's a little upset.
I'm just disappointed.
He's a little upset. It's okay.
I'm just disappointed. It's fine. It's okay. Back to the pickle.
18-12.
Todd was on it, but again, miss into the net.
13-18.
Will the slice come back?
Great flick. Something to notice about that was how far down the paddle face was on that. And he really used his whole wrist to get over the top of that ball, put some more power on it.
Good spot by Todd. Jammed Megan Fudge right
Yep.
in the left side.
Little high of a drive. It is good to be driving down the line so that your partner can pinch middle and crash, but if you hit a high drive, it won't necessarily matter.
Right, anything higher, your partner.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a good get by Todd.
ATP, okay. And the crowd goes wild. What a get. What an ATP. I mean,
And there's the energy that we're looking for.
in terms of cardio, you get the most playing singles pickleball more than tennis.
Wow.
That's what they say.
You know, I believe that. I've talked to a lot of tennis players who play pickleball,
15,
and
21.
the amount of motion, the upward and backward movement, and the fast reaction time is very strenuous on the body. So I can see how that statistic is true.
Side out.
I'll give you my personal view on that, though, is at a rec level, 100% true. Singles is more tiring playing pickleball than tennis because of the short movements. Tennis, you can kind of walk around more, 20 seconds between points. As you get better, college level, pro level tennis, significantly more physical.
Right.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
But if you're just a rec player and, I'd say pickleball singles is pretty tiring.
That is true. I mean, in tennis, you're playing for a lot longer. You're on the court for a lot longer.
And just the physicality of just like striking the ball is I mean, over the course of a whole 2-hour match, more.
Very true.
16, 23.
Wow, great spot there. They're fighting. They want it.
They don't want the dream breaker, but Ryan Fu wants the dream breaker.
17, 23.
That's a good spot. Megan Fudge initiating that speed up.
18, 23.
And we have our first match point.
Here we go. Give me what I want. Give me a dream breaker and a margarita right now.
Someone needs to take Ryan to Margaritaville.
And that'll do it. They come back 2-2. We're going to a dream. First up, we got Jack Munro versus Jaume Martinez-Vich. Here we go.
Wow.
Yup, that's how you start a dream breaker, baby. Let's go.
I mean, Jaume is a very, very good singles player. Top 10 in the world. So
1-0.
we'll see a good commanding lead from the bouncers. So my predictions.
All the momentum right now on the side of the bouncers. They were down 2-0. Now back to the dream breaker. Now up 3-0. Inside in forehand there from Jaume. Can he get the sweep?
3-0.
Wow. He gets
That's what they call in the biz dialed. 4 in a row.
the bouncers really need that to win this dream breaker. I mean, right now when you look at the teams, we don't have too many singles specialists out there.
Todd Fought versus Brendon Long. Wow, good hands.
And the slicer on the board, 1-4.
1-4.
Nice low drive there. He is smacking his chest. Get himself hyped.
2-4.
This is what we've been waiting for, that dream breaker. Let's go.
Side out, point foul. 5-2.
Nice points there from Brendon Long. That was definitely what the doctor called for, down 4-0, bringing it back to 5-3.
3-5.
Vulcan, Fudge, and Emily. So we'll see a lot of baseline hitting here. Who was going to be approaching the net first? We'll typically see that on the women's side, that the women will stay back longer. But especially with Megan Fudge's game, she likes to stay back and pass.
Ooh, a little stare down from Fudge.
5-5.
Tied up here. Great shot.
6-5.
Good deep serve. And a deep return
Nice.
by Emily.
This is getting physical.
We have Susannah Barr versus Allison Harris.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
7-5.
That was hard for me. Both are not known for their singles, so this might be a good matchup.
Side out, point 6. 6-7.
It's a really good deep serve by Allison that helped set up her point.
Yeah, singles serves are, I would say, more important than in doubles because you can get a lot of free points by keeping them back in the court, where in doubles you have a partner to kind of cover half or even more than half of the court.
Right.
All right, Jaume is back. Let's see if he can cushion this lead a little bit more.
8-8. Side out, point 9.
And the slice are up. 9-8.
9-8.
Oh, big serve there. That's what I mean. Gotta go for your serves.
10-8. Side out, point 9. 9-10. Side out, point 11.
And the slice got another 3 points in that round. Doubles is to 25, and Dream Breakers are to 21. Just out. No challenge.
Twelve, 9.
got it. A little bit too much on that inside out drop, but a good play. Definitely don't always want to just hit the ball hard in singles. Playing the cat and mouse game is definitely good sometimes.
Especially in the men's side, right?
For
men's
sure.
have a lot more reach and coverage on the sidelines, so that cat and mouse game is really important in men's singles. And the Chicago Slice are up 13-10. Who will get this last point?
13-10.
Good low return. Sometimes underutilized, getting it low, making your opponent hit up on the ball. Monster serve right there.
That's what I mean by these singles points. I mean, on paper, Megan Fudge has had better results in singles, but you know, you're only playing 4 points here. It's anyone's game.
For sure.
That's a third one down almost. Good shot by Megan Fudge.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can lose a game in singles. So when we're talking just 4 points, and you're including return points, anything can happen. Good drop.
Wow. Way to utilize the lob. You don't see that often in singles.
Definitely a good spot on the lob, too, to lob to her backhand side instead of giving her the overhead, something people don't normally think about when they're hitting the lob.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Ties it up off of the neck cord. Did she mean to do it? I don't know. But
I don't think anyone means to do it.
14-14.
If someone meant to do that, they're very good. Oh no. Unforced error by the bouncers.
15-14.
We're coming down to the wire here.
a little back and forth action.
We are tied 15-15.
15-15.
Right now.
16-15.
And we're still tied. 16-16.
Jaume getting some crowd support here.
So this matchup is really essential right now.
16-16.
Every point matters.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
Wow. I love that. I love that shot, and I love that quote.
You love that quote?
Yeah.
You know what it's from?
What is it from?
Miracle.
Oh.
You know that? You know that movie?
17-16.
Miracle on Ice?
Oh. Disney movie?
Oh, God. You can't say this on air. That was bad. It's the hockey movie when the U.S. team beat the Soviets in the Olympics.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
I think that is on Disney Plus, is it not?
I mean, it might be on Disney Plus.
That's probably why it's on Disney.
Anyway,
Back to pickle.
Jaume is up 19-16. Sorry you guys had to hear that. I mean, that was just crazy, but
19-16.
Wow.
and that is why you have the best player go first. 4-0 lead to start the match. 16-16, 20-16 lead now.
Todd has a match point here. Can he take it home from the bouncers? He looks like he's ready.
Don't jinx him.
Twenty 16.
Rip it.
Oh.
Brendon Long is long at the kitchen.
I was waiting for that one. That's a good one.
You were waiting for me to say that?
I was waiting for some sort
For
of
like
pun.
3 hours?
Some pun.
You want some more puns?
Yeah, give me more. Give us more puns, Ryan.
Okay.
Wow.
Can't do it on that one. That was just a good shot.
That's a good shot. He's slicing them up.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Susannah. You go, girl.
Oh, wow. They're coming
Brendon
back.
just coming back. 19-20.
Who's going to get this last one?
19 20.
Wow, that's a 4-point sweep.
4-point sweep. Todd could not get one of those. Brendon played really good there, though. 20-20 now. This is what I've been waiting for all day. This exact moment.
It's up by Emily and Megan. Wow.
Nice.
Ball just caught the sideline and Emily was able to put it away. They are up 21-20. Bouncers
We got
have
a match
another
point.
match point.
Yup. They bounced back, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Keep the puns coming.
Quick timeout. Try to ice the server here, make her think about it, just kind of like a kicker in football.
That is a good timeout. So bouncers have to win on serve in order to receive that last point. This is a big point for Emily.
Time in. 21 20.
And they left it high. Bouncers take the win.
Bounders. They make the comeback. And they win it in a dream breaker, 22-20. Epic match.